What's going on, guys? And in this video I'm going to be teaching you the Eastern Mound Builders. Now again, this is the fourth social studies video that I'm teaching you guys, and I really like teaching social studies or world history. It's pretty fun. It's just as fun as if I teach math and English and science and all this. But this is the third lesson that I've taken in school last quarter, and I really enjoy it. I really find this lesson really interesting, just like the other two. So anyways, without any further ado, let's get into this video. Now, who were the mound builders and what are they? Well, mound builders are Native American groups who build earthen mounds. Basically, this is where they build not huge mountains, but like mini mountains, like when you go over a bit steep. And where did they live? Where did the mound builders live? They lived in eastern North America and roughly between Michigan and Alabama. Also, they lived between the Mississippi River and the Atlantic Ocean. This is where the mound builders lived at. As you can see, this is what it looks like. This is where they lived at. Really cool landscape. It's really beautiful. Now, what did they used to eat and how were they able to get their own food? Well, they used to eat whatever they could hunt or how they were able to find it, such as fish, deer, turkeys, and even wild animals. This is what they used to hunt. Also, they even gathered nuts such as acorns, pecans, and walnuts. There are many different types of nuts. There's even peanuts as well. So this is what they used to hunt back in the day, in the medieval times. As you can see, this is what it looks like. This is the turkeys. This is the fish. There are different types of fish, honestly. And those are the nuts. There are many different types of nuts, as I told you. Now, what is Hopewell? Hopewell, basically, it's like a spring stream. I don't have the exact definition about it, but this is what I thought about. All I knew is Hopewell is like a spring stream, like I said. Now, where did the Hopewell live? Well, the Hopewell lived in North America along the Ohio and upper Mississippi rivers. This is where the Hopewell used to live at back in the day. And here, this is what the Hopewell looks like. Has those mini bumps, mini bumps on land, and has that tree. And there's even one in when the sky is really dark, Pretty interesting. Now, why did so many early cultures settle along the rivers? Rivers were a source of water for farming, drinking, and also means of transportation to other places, Rivers, they can go to one place to another, They move like all day long. This is basically what it is. So water was very important to them, to the early cultures. And here, this is what the rivers look like, basically. Pretty interesting stuff, and it moves around. I love the rivers, by the way. It's really great. Now, why were the maize or the corn and beans so important to the Mississippians? Well, the crops on the farm should be easily dried and stored, which ensured food during times of drought, basically where the ground or the soil gets really dry or impossible to do anything, or bad harvests like we hear of. Basically, this is for backup, This is a good thing, actually. Maize and beans, when you restore the crops, when you store away in dry places, it'll still be okay. So anything go wrong or horrible things happen, then they got backups, so nobody starves, Really smart. And this is what it looks like. This is the fields, and this is where they grow stuff. The soybean, the corn, and all this. And here, this is what happens when the fields go bad. This is basically when the fields cannot grow anything at all. And this is what the corn looks like. I even showed you corn, in my last video of the Aztec Empire. Or cultures of Middle America, either way. Thank you. So that was me teaching you the Eastern Mound Builders. So I hope you enjoyed this video that I made. This is the third lesson that I've taken in quarter one, and I really enjoyed it. That was one of the lessons that really interests me. So if you like this video, please leave a like. That'd be really great if you leave a like in this one. And I'll try to do more of the coolest social studies videos in the future, so stay tuned for those to come. Alrighty guys, so I'll see you guys again in the next video. Peace.